Today I'm going to show you how to build a combination storm and screen. Now I've done a lot of videos before that have shown you how to build a DIY window screen or a DIY storm window, but I've never put the two together and made something where you've got a frame that can accommodate both a glass insert and a screen insert. So you can keep the same frame installed year round and just swap out the inserts. So in the winter, you can put in all glass and have it give you the energy efficiency you want. In the summer, you can put in all screen inserts and have it give the fresh air that you want. That's a lot easier than climbing up a ladder and having to swap out the whole frame and lug it down. So with this design, it's not quite as DIY friendly as some of the other designs I've given you, but there is a way to build it, and there's lots of ways to put it together. But I'm going to show you the way that I did it, and hopefully you can find a lot of value in that and build yourself your own combination storm and screen. The most important measurement to get is the first one, and that's the thickness of your frame. It varies from house to house, but on mine it was 1 1/16 inches thick. So that's what I've got to make. I've got a more detailed cut list and measurements on my website for reference, and the link is in the video description. For this frame, all the pieces are 2 1/8 inches wide, except for my bottom rail, which is 3.5 inches wide. I laid it all out, and I decided to cut half-lap joints for this frame. On my other videos, I've used pocket hole jigs. You can also use mortise and tenon joinery, or dowels are other good options, or you could use festool dominoes. But basically, you can figure out however you want to attach this frame, whatever is friendly to your skill sets. I liked half laps because it gave me a lot of glue area and added strength, but it's not as difficult as true mortise and tenon joinery. For half-lap joints, everything needs to be very tight, so if you find it a little too tight, a little sanding will resolve most of those issues. Once the glue was dry, I took off the clamps and routed a rabbet on the inside of the frame that would be holding my glass or screen panels. Because the screen and glass panel frames were made from aluminum and a little bit larger than 1/2 inch, I needed to add a 1/4 inch piece of glass bead around the frame to help hide my inserts and add a little bit more visual interest to the frame. The frame got a quick coat of wood primer and then 2 coats of finish paint. Spray it on or brush it on, whatever works best for you. The glass insert and the screen insert are both a little different, but they're both available on my website. These are made from aluminum. Now, cutting aluminum, you have to be extremely careful. I recommend using a hand hacksaw, but you can use a compound miter saw like I am. You just have to go very slowly and preferably with the blade reversed. That avoids the aluminum catching in the blade. You have the option to do either miter joints with these inserts or butt joints with the connectors. And I did a combination of both in this tutorial so you can see how each works, and then you can choose for yourself which one you prefer. The glass frame can hold up to 1/8 inch glass like I'm using here, but it does need to be spread out just a little bit to make installation easier. On single strength glass, which is 3/32, it works very easy. You insert these zinc corners into the frame for a mitered installation, and once everything's put together, you use a specialized crimping tool. crimping each corner holds the frame together securely and makes sure the glass does not come out. For the screen, I did butt joints and used these simple plastic connectors. Installing the fiberglass screening with spline and spline roller was relatively quick. Then you need some kind of retaining clip on the inside of the frame to hold the panels in place. You can choose plastic ones, there are just a ton of options. I chose these bronze ones because I thought they were particularly attractive. And then it was time to install the frame on the window using standard screen and storm hangers. And at the base, you'll use a couple of hook and eyes to hold everything tight. You can make some little adjustments to your hook and eyes to make sure that the screen frame is pulled nice and tight against the sill. I really hope this video gave you some great ideas on how you could build your own combo storm and screen. Do it the same way I did, or make little modifications however you want. It's a great way to save money and get some fresh air in that old house. You don't have to be stuck with having storms and screens that you swap out by the seasons. You can simply keep this same frame the whole year round. For more great projects like this, subscribe and hit that like button before you go.